This is the report that is generated and automatically sent to people who complete the Clarity Level 1 Lead Generator Initial Strategic Capacity Analysis. That's a mouthful. So when you send out the link, people complete the survey, they put in their email address, they automatically get this report, as do you. What's in this report? How do you score for growing profits and value? Profits and value is the name of the game. So we're going to explain bottlenecks, set some context, introduce the concept of best-in-class competitors, the score of 85 out of 100, and we're going to introduce the 3 dimensions of business growth. The 3 dimensions of business growth. This is important because it resonates very clearly with business owners and CEOs. The 3 dimensions. Dimension 1, predictable profits and cash flow. Dimension 2, predictable, sustainable growth. And dimension 3, predictable, transferable value. And if I were to tell that as a story, we are going to make sure that your business can generate cash, positive cash flow in a predictable way that we will then invest long-term into growth, all the while making the purposeful connection between revenues, profits, and value. Okay? CEO has told us what they want to do, why they're at the table. They have the opportunity to put it in their own words. We're going to start hitting things. We're going to tell them what we're going to tell them, and then tell them what we have told them. Going to repeat the scores, repeat the 3 dimensions of growth. But the key calculation is strategic capacity. What is strategic capacity? If you have a business that's generating, let's say, $2 million of net income or EBITDA every year, and the CEO announces that they want to grow to 5 million. It is easy to write 5 million on the whiteboard, okay? The challenge is that the business may not have the chops. It may not have the cash, the people, and the processes to move from 2 million to 5 million. It does not have the strategic capacity to move to 5 million. And that's what we're communicating here. 3 dimensions of growth stated again. What are they doing? What is the business doing well? What are their growth killers and deal killers? Growth killers. So if you want to grow the business, you want to make sure you have predictable cash. You want to make sure you maximize recurring revenue, that you have a strategic plan and the capacity to execute, that your culture is aligned with and accountable to that plan, that there's a market into which to grow. I'm just narrating those that came out of this particular company. And this is a very simple report. Now, remember, your CEO, your prospect, has just literally moments ago completed the survey. They've completed the 24 questions on the growth driving objectives, and they've received an email. They're curious. They go in, they open it. So this is all happening in the span of minutes. We're going to repeat the best practices here. Here is the first dimension, predictable profits and cash flow. Second dimension, predictable, sustainable growth. Third dimension, maximizing transferable value. Now, they remember that they've told you that they are not top of the charts in some, most, or even all of these growth driving objectives. And we're challenging them, we're intriguing them. How would it feel to run a business where all of the answers are yes? Yes, I have an effective senior leadership team. Yes, my employees are productive and loyal. Yes, I have a high percentage of recurring revenues. Yes, we have margins above the industry norm, and on and on and on. And we've checked this with psychologists specific to this space, and they validate that this psychology, and listen, I have over a decade of experience with this. This psychology is very, very important to the client creating their own awareness, becoming self-aware of where they are today and what could be possible tomorrow. We're going to help you make your business easier to run. We're going to help your business generate predictable cash flow, sustainable growth, and if and when the time comes that you'll be able to transfer value, monetize the value of your life's work at the top end of the range of multiples. If we want to get into how strategic capacity impacts transferable value, they need to agree to a subsequent conversation. Scroll to the bottom. Next steps. You need to discuss this report, show this report to your senior leadership team, and we, the business advisor, that's you, right? We'll contact them for a free consultation to answer questions. One more point in closing. Best practice is to absolutely, positively, when you get an email that someone has completed Lead Generator, stop what you're doing and get hold of them, okay? Best by phone, if not by email. And that is what this report does and why you should use it.